Good morning, dear students. So, dear students, today we shall move on to the part 2 in your 7th standard mathematics. So, in the 7th standard mathematics, in the part 2 also same chapters will be there, but in that one chapters will be different. Name of the chapters will be different. In that one, I will take comparing quantities. That is the first chapter in the part 2 in your 7th standard mathematics. So first information is, in this first chapter in the part 2 mathematics, exercise 8.1 is deleted. That means they are removed because you are already learned that how to compare the two quantities, that is which one is bigger and which one is smaller, and who has taken greater number and who has taken lesser number. Like this we are going to compare the quantities, but you already learned in your 6th standard, that is ratio and proportions. For that reason they reduced that 8.1 exercise in this year, but I will give example for that comparing quantities in the ratios by taking a different examples. That is a just introduction about that. Next we shall move on to the exercise 8.2 and exercise 8.3. So first one, guess their weight and match. So which have more weight means for year 400 kg, less than 1 kg, more than 1000 kg, 80 kg, 2 kg and 10 kg. Yes, we have to first guess that equal weight or nearly equal weight we should guess. So nearly elephant weigh 1000 kg and this 1000 belongs to elephant, and 400 kg this belongs to this cow, and also next 80 kg and this bag belongs to maximum 80 kg, and this one belongs to 10 kg maybe, and this puppy belongs to maybe 2 kg, and this one belongs to less than 1 kg. But how to compare means, guess which of the following things weigh more than 1 kilogram, which one will weigh less than 1 kilogram. We should compare this one. This one belongs to, see here, this weighs more than this one and this weighs more than this one, like that. So which is bigger and which is smaller, and which one weight is more and which one weight is less, like this we are going to compare two same things or two things having same quantity. Two things are same or either two things have same quantity. In that case we are going to compare those two, otherwise we can't able to compare. We should convert into same quantities or same things. Okay, so in the exercise, this is you already learned in your 6th standard, but we shall move on to the percentage. So what do you mean by percentage? So we are going to study in this, or we are going to discuss in this class. If they ask what is percentage, that tells that percentages are numerators of fractions with denominator 100 and have been used in comparing results. Okay, let us try to understand in detail about it. So first we should understand meaning of percentage. Percent is derived from Latin word percentum, meaning per 100. So percent is derived from Latin word percentum and meaning is per 100. See, percentage is represented by the symbol. This symbol is used to represent the percentage, and means the meaning of this one is hundredths 2. That is 1% means 1 out of 100. After the decimal point we used that tenths, hundredths like that. It can be written as 1% means 1 by hundredths. Number of zeros 2 means after 2 digit decimal point will be there. That means percentage means we should divide 100. Alva? That is 1 of 100 or 100. See here, we shall move, if we are going to solve the problems in that one, you should understand how to convert the given percentage into fractions and given fraction into percentage. That's very important. So we shall move on to one by one. In your class 7 maths chapter 8, that means in the part 2 first chapter, in the exercise 8.2, because 8.1 is deleted. So first one is convert the given fraction numbers to percents. So percents means already told that to convert fraction into percentage, we should multiply the given fraction by 100. Very simple. See here, percentage means per 100, so multiplied by 100, that's get 1 by 8 into 100. See here, 8 by 100 means in the 8th table 100 is not divisible, so we should divide from 2. 2 2s are 4, or you should divide from 4 table. 4 2s are 8, here also 4 2s are, here also 4 2s are 8, remaining 2 will be there, that's become 20. 4 5s are 20, that is 25 by 2. 25 by 2 means 2 1s are 2, next 5 will be there, 2 2s are 4, 1 will be there. By taking decimal point we should take 0, that's become 10. 2 5s are 10, answer is 12.5%. And beyond 5 by 4. 5 by 4 into percentage means we should multiply by 100. That is, multiply by 100 means, see here, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, remaining will be 2. That's become 20. 4 5s are 20. So 5 by 4 into 100 means here 25 will be there. From 4 to, if you divide and this 100 by 4 means you get 25. 25 into 5 is 125. That is 125 percentage. And this C1 is homework for you. So this is 40. This is 100. This is 2 by 7 into 100 means. So in the 7th table we can't divide this 100 by completely. So for that reason we should multiply these two. 2 into 100, 200, 200 by 7. See, very simple. 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are this 14, remaining will be 6, 60, 7 8s are 56, remaining will be 4, so 0.0, 7 5s are 35, remaining will be 5, and after the you should take 0, 7 7s are 49, once again decimal point will be there, and this is non-terminating, so you should stop here. And second one, so here they given that in the first one they are directly given the fraction, but in the second one here they gave that in the form of decimal fraction. So first what we have to do means, first we should convert that decimal fraction, this decimal fraction into fraction form, and then to convert the fraction into percentage we should multiply by 100. After that we should simplify. So first one is 0.65 they given, that is equal to 65. Here after the decimal point 2 digit means tenths and hundreds, so that is 65 by 100. 65 by 100 into, to convert into percentage we should multiply by 100. Yes, so here multiplying by 100. Here multiplying by 100, this 100 get cancelled like this. 100 ones are 100, 100 ones are 100. That is 65 into 1. That is 65 percentage. And next 2.1. So this 2.1 get me written as after the decimal point 10th place will be there. Therefore this can be written as by 10. That is 21 by 10. To convert into percentage, we should multiply by 100. Then what's it's become is 10 ones are 10, 10 tens are 100. That is 21 into 10. 21 tens are 210. That is 210 percentage. And next 0.02. So 0.02. This 0.02 means unit and 10th place and 100th place. Therefore 2 by 100, that is equal to 2 by 100 into, to convert into percentage, we should multiply by 100. Then this 100 ones are 100 ones are 100 will be cancelled. Next 2 into ones are 2. That is 2 percentage. It's also same thing. After the decimal point, 10th place and 100th place will be there. So we should write 1235 by 100. To convert into percentage, we should multiply by 100. Then this 100 get cancelled. Remaining will be 1235 percentage. Next. Third one is very easy. First you should understand the heading what they given. See, estimate what part of the figure is colored and hence find the percentage is colored. First we should estimate the what part of the figure is colored. Either figure is colored by half of the part or quarter to half, like this. First one. So first one will be totally 4 parts will be there. In that one only one part is shaded. So part of colored is 1 by 4 part is colored. And they given in the heading is you should convert that fraction into decimal. That fraction into percentage. To convert this fraction into percentage, we should multiply by 100. Then if you divide this 100 by 4, you get 25%. Therefore, in the first figure, 25% is colored. And second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Totally 5 parts will be there. In that one, 1, 2, 3. Totally 3 parts is colored. That is 3 by 5 part is colored. Then we should convert this fraction into percentage. To convert this fraction into percentage, we should multiply by 100. We should multiply by 100. Then we should cancel these two. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10 and 5 zeros are 0. Here 3 into 20 means 23 is a 60. Totally 60% part is colored in the figure second. And third one, number of parts is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Totally 8 parts will be there. In that one, 1, 2, 3. Totally 3 parts is colored. Then 3 by 8 into 100. That is equal to 8 ones are 8 threes are 24. So 6 will be there. 0. 8 sevens are 56. 4 will be there. 0. 8 fives are 40. That is 30. In the second figure, 37.5% is colored. Very simple. Fourth one, we should find find 50% of 250. So here already they given 50%. In the previous one, we are going to, or we are converted the given fraction into percentage by multiplying by 100. But by multiplying 100, the given fraction is converted into percentage. Here, we should convert percentage into fraction. Then we are going to simplify. To convert percentage into fraction, we should, or we have to divide that percentage by 100. That is, for example, first one they given 15% of 250. That means here 15% means 15 by 100 into 250. If you divide these two, 5 3s are 15, 5 2s are 10, remaining will be 0, that is 3 by 20 into 250. If you divide this one, you get 75 by 2. Then you get 37.5%. And second one, they given 1% of 1 hour. So 1 hour means how many minutes? 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 1% means 1 by 100 into 60 minutes. That is equal to 2 5s are 10, 2 3s are 6. Then 0 0 cancel. Answer is 3 by 5 minutes. So we should put the answer in, that is seconds. Hour will be smaller unit alva. We should put the answer always in smaller unit. Next 3 by 5 into 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds into 60. You get 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5, remaining will be 1, that's become 10. Next is 5 2s are 10, that is 12 into 3, 12 3s are 36. Totally 1% of 1 hour means that is 36 seconds. Next, 20% of rupees 2500. So 20% means 20 by 100 into how much amount? That is 2500 amount. Here 2020 get cancel. Okay, 2020 get cancel. Next is only remaining is 20 into 25. So 20 into 25 means, after multiplying, what you get? That is 500. That is 500. 20 into 25 means 500. 25 tens are 250. 25 once again 25 tens are 250. 250 plus 250 you get 500. Next. So fifth one also easy, but sixth, seventh, eighth in the form of verbal problems. So next we are going to solve in the next one. Find the whole quantity. We should find the whole quantity. 5% of it is 600. That means how much we have to find whole quantity. So let us the whole quantity be m. We don't know whole quantity. They give only a 600. That is 5 by, yes, 5 by percentage to remove that 100 into whole quantity m. That is equal to, we get 5% means 600. Next is 5 ones are 5, 5 2s are 10, this 0, 1 by 20 into m is equal to 600. M by 20 is equal to 600. Then whole quantity means m is equal to this 20 into 600. 20 into 600 means 6 2s are 12. Number of zeros is 3 zeros. That is 12,000. Very simple multiplication. Second one, 12% of it's 1080. So 12% of m is equal to 1080 means, let the whole quantity be m. If 12% of m is equal to 1080, next 12 by 100 into m is equal to 1080. So 12 into m, 12m by 100 is equal to 1080. If you cross multiply this one, that is 1080 into 100 by 12. If you divide this one, 12 ones are 12, 12 nines are 108. Then 0 will be here. That is 90 into 100 means 9000. Then the whole amount will be 9,000. 12% of 180, then the whole amount will be 9,000. Next. %40 of it is 500 kilometers. So they given 500 kilometer of 40%. We should calculate the whole amount of kilometer, that is whole total kilometers. So 40% means 40 by 100 into m is equal to 500. 22 is a 40, 25 is a 100. That is 2 by 5 meter is equal to 500 kilometer. Then first we should shift this 5 from LHS to the RHS side. Then it goes to the numerator and that's become multiplication. That is 5 into 500 kilometer by, and this numerator 2 goes to the denominator. Then m is equal to 2 ones are 2 twos are 4, remaining 1 will be there, that's become 10, 2 fives are 10 and 2 zeros are 0. Then you get 250 into 5, that is 25 fives are 125, remaining 1 0, that is 1250 kilometer. The whole amount is 1250 kilometer. And this D1 also same problem, and like that same what is in the above, you should copy this one, and also you should try to understand how they simplified. As like that, first they shift the denominator to the numerator, that's become multiplication, and numerator to the denominator, that's become division. Then simplifying that, that is 7 twos are 14, 10 twos are 20. Sixth one, it's very easy, that is converting fractions into decimal fractions. As like that, convert given percentage to decimal fraction and also a fractions in simplest form. So they given 25%. 25% means 0.25. That is equal to 25 by 100. 25 ones are 25 fours are. Next 150. Yes. Yes. So because percentage means 100. Yes. That's why after the decimal place we should take 2 points. Here 150 means 1.5. Here 150 means unit 10. That is here. They given clearly. 150 by 100. That means 1 2 digit 1 2 digit. That is 100th place. 10th 100th place. That means only 2 digit after the decimal point. That's become 1.5. After dividing this fraction, you get 15 by 10. Then 10 twos, 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15. Next 20 means 0.20 by 100. That's equal to 0.2 unit. 10th place, 100th place. That is 20 by 100. 21s are 20, 25s are 500. Next 5% means 0.2 digit. 1 will be there. One more 2 digit 0. 0. After 2 digit we should put the decimal point. That is 0 5. That is 5 0. Then decimal point. That's become 0.05. So that's equal to 5 by 100. That is equal to 5 ones are 5. 5 twos are 10. 5 zeros are 0. Next. In a city, 30% are females, 40% are males, and remaining are children. What percents are children? So here they are given very simple concept. Percentage of females is 30%. Percentage of male is 40%. And remaining are children. What percent children? So first we should take total percentage. That is total percentage is 100. Then minus total percentage as females and males is, that is 40 plus 30, that's become 70%. Total percentage minus male and female percentage, if you subtract, you get the remaining is children's percentage. That is 100 minus 70, that is equal to 30%. Therefore percentage of children is equal to 30%. Next, eighth one, question will be bigger but answer is very small. Out of 15,000 votes in a constituency, 60% voted. So 15,000 will be there in that one. They didn't give on how much voted. They given in the form of percentage. That is 60% is voted. Find the percentage of voters who did not vote. So first we should find how much percentage of persons they didn't vote. Next, can you find how many actually did not vote? After finding percentage, we should find the members they didn't or persons they didn't vote. First, what they given we should write. Total numbers of votes in a constituency is 15,000. Percentage of voted is 60%. We should calculate percentage of voter who didn't voted is 100% minus percentage of voted. If you subtract this one, you get percentage of persons who didn't voted, that is 40%. Next, we should calculate in the form of numbers how many percent didn't voted. So actual number of voters who didn't or did not vote is equal to 40% of 15,000. 15,000 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 40% vote ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ. That is 40 by 100 into 15,000. Here 20 get cancelled. 15 fours are 16. Number of zeros is 2 zeros. That is 6,000 voters who did not vote. Ninth, very easy this one. See, Meeta saves rupees 400 from her salary. She saves rupees 400 from her salary. If this is 10% of her salary, 400 is 10% of her salary, means what is her salary? We should calculate the actual salary of Meeta. They given only savings percentage, salary savings percentage. So salary savings is rupees 400 and percentage of that 400 is 10%. Alva? Yeah, let's Meeta's salary be M. 10% of M is they saved 10% of total money. M, that is equal to 400. So we should calculate the M is equal to what? That means 10 by percentage of 10 means 10 by 100 into M is equal to total is saved is 400. Then M into this one, this 0 get cancelled. M into 1 means M by 10 is equal to 400. Then M is equal to 10 into 400. That is 10 into 400 means rupees 4,000. Her salary be 4,000. Last one but not least one. A local cricket team played 20 matches in one season. So local cricket team played 20 matches in one session. It won 25% of them. Among 20 matches that won, they didn't give on how much matches they won, but they given 25% of them. We should calculate the how much match did they win in the form of numbers. Let the total matches won by them be 25% of how much matches? 20 matches. That is equal to M. This 25% can be written as 25 by 100 into total matches is 20 matches. That is equal to, we should calculate how much matches that win. Then therefore M is equal to this 0 or 21s are 20, 25s are 500. Then 5 ones are 5, 5 5s are 25. Therefore M is equal to 5. Therefore they win 5 matches. 25% of 20 matches means 5 matches that was won by local cricket team. These are the 10 questions in the 8.2 exercise of comparing quantities. In the next class we shall move on to discuss the next one, that is 8.3 in the chapter comparing quantities. But in this chapter you should there will be 3 important concepts will be there. To convert fraction into percentage, we should multiply by 100. First concept. Second concept is to convert percentage into fraction, we should divide that percentage means we should divide by 100, and we should convert decimals into fractions by observing their 10th place and 100th place. And then to the simplest form is we should divide those two. To the percentage form is we should multiply by 100. And the next one is 3 verbal problems, 7, 8, 9, 10. Totally 4 verbal problems will be there. Those 4 verbal problems also very important, and also we studied how to find the unknown value. For the verbal problems, you should list what they given, what we have to do, and which is the formula we have to use. Okay, if you understood those three concepts, then to solve verbal problems in this chapter is comparing quantities, in the chapter comparing quantities is very easy. So we shall meet our next class in the exercise 8.3. Thank you, students.